Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. In a split backfield now. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Gonna run it. It's Parker. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's third down, opening drive in this conference championship game. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in a great field position here on their first possession.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it from the gun. He's in the clear. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Back to throw. It's Dampier. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Utes will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it.
Here he goes. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Play action here on first down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Joyner. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Return it 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Toss play to the outside. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's in the clear. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, he's throwing for it. He lets it rip. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wide out. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Here he goes. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the 1st down at the 47.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He fires downfield. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold Bucks will line up to put it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. This one ends up a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
Returner brings it out to the 38. And your Utah Utes will take over 1st and 10.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop. Well, he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Dampier. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Bentley. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
But one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Dampier. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Utes. And Kirk, he hung in there a long time. Stands and delivers a touchdown strike.
Yeah, he showed incredible toughness there in the pocket by letting the defender come right into him, not affect the throw, and he gets rewarded with a score. That's how to lead in offense by example.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Bringing it out, it's Hudson. He's tackled at the 17, so it'll be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Oh, they got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Utes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Joyner. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Makes the grab along the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it is a first down. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice game. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. On the move now. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
So here they come on fourth and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. Fires it to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's fourth down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Scanning the field. It's Morton. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner choosing to field this one. He steps in bounds at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Parker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he throws his third interception of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
To the air, it's Morton. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tip their hand with their coverage.
Who's in the clear? Here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
To throw, it's Dampier.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. 4th down, look at a throw for it. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.